A lot of people are emotional buyers, and if they just do this one thing, they're going to put themselves in the driver's seat and get what they want, and they're going to get a better price. Car dealerships are just like casinos. They're designed to win, and you're designed to lose. Their salespeople are trained to get every penny that they can out of your bank account. They have a secret playbook for every move that you make. But what if I just leaked their entire playbook to you? I've seen dealerships take advantage of customers and give them really bad deals. And today, we're going to put an end to that. I'm about to give you 8 secrets that car dealers pray that you never, ever learn about. If you watch this entire video, you're going to save yourself thousands of dollars on your next new or used car purchase. And you'll walk out of the dealership with your head high, feeling like a champion. So let's turn their game into your victory. So secret number 1, the payment shell game. Now, every time I've gone into a car dealership as a customer, I've had the salesman come to me and say, hey, where are you trying to keep your payment at? Well, if you get into this whole thing about your payments, you're really not helping yourself at all, because if you're focused on just the payment of the car, you're really not talking about the most important thing, and that's the price. And all they're going to do is oftentimes raise the price of the car and lengthen the term of the payment. As a manager at a car store, I saw finance contracts that went up as high as 96 months. That's 8 years. If you focus only on the payment when you go to the car store, you could potentially be costing yourself thousands of dollars. So here's how you beat them at their own game. Do not focus on the payment, but focus on the out-the-door price of the car. Say, I want to focus on what we can negotiate as the out-the-door price. That includes the price of the car, the taxes, and the applicable fees. And we'll get to fees in a second. The important thing to remember is you want to nail down the price of the car before you do anything else. The next secret is number 2 is the four-square confusion tactic. Since the 1920s, dealerships have used the four-square, which is basically a piece of paper with 4 boxes on it. One for price, one for trade, one for down payment, and one for monthly payment. By putting this worksheet in front of you and working all these boxes simultaneously, it can get very confusing for you as the customer. So it's really important. The number 1 thing that you need to do is isolate each part of the transaction separately. The first thing that you need to nail down is the price of the car. Again, negotiate that out the door price. If they ask you, are you trading a car in, you need to keep that as a completely separate transaction. It's okay to let them know you're trading a car in, but you just need to let them know up front, I want to negotiate the sale price on the car. We can get to the financing thing later, and we'll get to my trade-in later. I want to focus in on one thing at a time. By doing that, it puts you in control, and you're going to isolate each one of these boxes separately and not mix them all together, because that gets super confusing. Even the most seasoned professionals that I had to deal with got confused when we brought that tool out. Do not fall for it. The third secret, and this is actually something for you, your secret, is the pre-approval power play is what we call it. And that's where you go to your own bank or credit union and get pre-approved for an auto loan. That's going to do several things for you. It's going to give you a monthly budget. It's going to tell you what your car payment's going to be. It's going to give you rate. It's going to give you term. It completely circumvents the dealership's F&I department. If you do not do this, it would be financial suicide. Because if you walk into a car dealership and say, listen, I don't know what my credit looks like, I'm not pre-approved, I don't know what my car payment's going to be, and I have no idea what I can afford. You are asking for trouble if you do that. Go to your bank or credit union, find out what they will pre-approve you for. And I understand there's people out there that don't have good credit. The finance department at the car dealership is there to do one thing, and that's to make money for the store. So if you do have to go through them for financing, just know that you're not going to get the best possible terms available. So even if you do have bad credit, at least try your own bank or credit union first. This is your new superpower, because With a pre-approval, you walk in to the F&I department and say, I'm approved for 6% through my bank. If you can get me a better deal, I'll go with your financing. So now you're going to have them working for you rather than against you or possibly making money on you. A lot of people do not know this, but there's a buy rate and a sell rate. The buy rate is what the dealership gets the financing from through their own bank or their captive lender, which is usually the manufacturer. Might be 5%. The sell rate is going to be 7%, which is what you sign and contract and the contract that you're going to make payments on. That difference between 5% and 7% is the money that the dealership will make on reserve. This could be thousands of dollars. So I implore you, please go to your own bank or credit union and see what they'll do for you. So the fourth secret is what I call the F&I ambush. Let's say you've negotiated a deal with the sales department. Everything's good. You go in to sign your paperwork. Even if you have your own financing, you still have to go to the F&I office with the finance department at the dealership. They are going to take a run at you and try to sell you a lot of different products. Everything from wheel and tire damage protection to paint and fabric protection to gap insurance to extended warranties. It's important that you do a little homework ahead of time to see if any of these products or services are going to work for you. Now, I kind of have a love and hate relationship with extended warranties. Typically, extended warranties only are utilized less than 50% of the time, and on a cash value basis, they're only worth 10 to 15 cents on the dollar. So you need to decide if it's something that you're gonna need ahead of time. And a lot of times there are third-party companies you can go to that you can get the same kind of coverage for less money. So it is one thing to consider when you are in the finance office. If there is a product or service that they offer you that you don't want, just say no. If they tell you that you have to have this product in order for them to obtain financing for you, that is illegal. That is against the law, and they cannot tie that into you being able to obtain financing. If any of you have experienced any of these tactics firsthand, please leave me a comment down in the description. I'd like to know what your feedback is. I'd like to know what your experiences were. So the fifth secret is we have a new thing that's happening now, and it happened to some people that I know that purchased a car recently. They went into the finance office and they were trying to charge them $2,000 for a reconditioning fee on the used car that they're buying. Well, you're going to see in the future, or even now, you're going to see these dealerships trying to take a run. They're going to try to charge you a reconditioning fee, a paperwork fee, a lot fee, an advertising fee. All they're really trying to do is increase their profit center in the store. It's your job as a detective to take a peek at your contract and make sure line by line that all these, whatever they're charging you, makes sense. If there are fees that you don't agree with, get with a manager and say, listen, I demand that you either remove this fee or discount the car to offset it, or I'm not purchasing the car. I cannot tell you how many times I had to get up off the desk and go to the finance department and authorize changing the price of the car in order to offset the fees. So I know it can be done. Dealerships are increasingly trying to make more profit in any way that they can. So you need to be aware of it, and you need to read the contract and know what you're signing. So the sixth secret that dealers are using is the fear of loss, a loss aversion technique. You're going to hear stories coming from your salesman or the manager. Hey, I've got a customer that's coming in to look at this evening. I've got another couple that's looking at it. This is the last one we have in this trim level with this color. We're not getting another one in like this for another year and a half. They are trying to instill some fear in you that you might actually move forward, making the purchase based on the fear of loss. Don't fall for it. Typically, it's just a story, and they're throwing it out there to see if maybe, just maybe, they might be able to get the ball moved forward in getting you to purchase the car. The secret is to realize that all of this is just an illusion. It's just words that they're saying to you to try to manipulate you, to possibly get you to do things that may or may not make sense to you. The best defense in this case is to just kind of slow everything down. Talk to a friend or family member. Get out of the dealership. Go home and think about it. You know, is this the right fit for me? Does this make the most sense? Can I really afford it? And get some clarity, because all they're going to do is try to get you to move forward and make the purchase. And again, it has to be something that makes sense to you, and it has to be a good fit for you. The seventh secret is something that we didn't used to have, but we have now, and that's technology. We have the internet. If you're looking at a car in your town, and let's say there's a similar make and model or the same make and model in a town that's, let's say, 200 miles away, get a quote from that dealer. See if they will sell you the same car for less money. And it wouldn't be a bad idea to get in your car or even get on an airplane to pick it up and save yourself a couple of $1,000s. The other thing that you can do is take that quote that the competitive dealer has given you and go to your dealership and let them know, I would love to be able to do business here, and I would love to buy from you locally. Can you meet or match this deal? There were probably hundreds of times where, as a manager, I went out of my way to see if we could price match a deal from another dealer that was out of our area. Remember, that puts you in control of the situation. If you got a better price quote from another dealer, why wouldn't you save the money? Even if it's inconvenient, I would still spend the time to save the money. So the eighth secret, and the most important one, is the power of walking away. If you are unsure and you don't know if this is going to be the right decision for you, don't hesitate. Get up and leave. I can count on my hand the amount of times that I actually just let a customer go without meeting them and seeing if there was anything else I could do to earn their business. Dealerships hate it when you get up and leave. They will do everything that they can to make the deal for you. And if you're not sure if this is the right fit, by all means, go home, sleep on it. Make sure that you're making the right decision for you and in your circumstances. All right, so that's it. That's the entire playbook. Remember, negotiate your out the door price. Don't fall for the Foursquare, because they're only trying to distract you. Get pre-approved through your bank or credit union. Know how much your car payment is going to be. Know how it's going to fit into your budget, if it makes sense. When you go to the finance and insurance office, if they offer you a product or service that you're interested in, buy it. But if you don't want it, let them know. Don't fall for any kind of fake urgency or somebody else is going to buy it out from under you. Be in control, and don't be afraid to walk away. So now that you've learned how to save yourself a lot of money the next time you buy a car, you really need to watch this next video. This is called Run. This is what I would do if a dealership was using any of these tactics on me. It's really something you need to watch, and I think you're really going to enjoy it. So don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Until next time, we'll catch you on the next one.